Hey, Tony Gas is here. I got a film because I got in over my head on this walk. And if I don't talk, I don't think I'm going to make it. But if you see up there, long ways up there, see a lady running. That's why I say we got to shift the culture. We got to shift the culture. It's a Sunday. She out here running. You know, she looked like to me, she was probably in her late 40s, early 50s, probably 50s. And, you know, relatively slender, but not real tone or, you know, muscle, just slim. But she out here running. She said, hey, I got to keep this slim. And it's certain areas that you probably can go to. I don't know if that'll be Baldwin Hills, Sandy Springs, Buckhead, to where you may see a bunch of people who of our different races, if you know, the black race or whatever, working out. But whatever race you are, I want you to look at your race and see what are y'all shortcomings. What's y'all shortcomings? It's a lot of races that y'all shortcoming is we racist. We prejudiced. A lot of us, we buy liabilities and not assets. A lot of us have a scarcity mindset, crab in the barrel mindset, whatever it is. A lot of us, a lot of racists shoot down the dreams of the youth. They crush the dreams of their kids and they tell their kids, oh, you gotta be a doctor, you gotta be a lawyer, you gotta be in the medical field or the legal field. Everything else, you're a failure. Being a pro athlete, you're a failure. Being a actor, you're a failure. The arts, anything like that, literature, arts, you're a failure. Legal field, medical field, it's the only thing that you could do that's gonna make me proud of you. And it's a lot of cultures like that. So you gotta look at your culture and you got to see what are y'all shortcomings. And then you got to set out to shift the culture. I was just thinking, I said, you know what, I need to take the boys program. I got these t-shirts up in the garage. They got my little logo, BMG. And I had bought the .com, Black Men Golf, because when I'm walking past my golf course, we got one of the top golf courses in the country. They told me, different golfers have told me that today I ain't seen no black men. So I want to shift the culture and get more black men out to golf. How it work, I don't even know. I don't even know how you get a golf cart out there, how you reserve tee time, tee space. I don't know none of that. Gotta learn all that. Shift the culture to be knowledgeable and know a little bit about everything. That's what we got to get to, because see, we know what we know about, but we stay trapped in and we don't learn. We did two flights in 2 days with the boys program. One of our boys was invited on a recruiting trip and he wanted to take his grandma. So he took his grandma to just let her see what he was up to. And that was his grandma's first flight. That was her first flight. And so I say that to say, first flight, grandma is 48. Now that's 7 years older than me. So that means if I was a single man, she would be in the dating window. Remember I told you the window is 10 years or less. And she's a grandma. But that's the real world. That's what we come from. Grandma 48, his mom is 32, and he's 17. The last trip we took the weekend before, that was his mom's first flight at 32. And then the next weekend was his grandma's first flight at 48. Shifting the culture. So now, the grandma, she gonna go home and she gonna be telling all her other kids who've never flown. Because now she got one daughter who have flown, and she got several kids. She's going to be telling all her other kids about what it feels like to fly. And you know what they're going to do? Is when they set the money aside and they get the money, I guarantee you her other kids going to book them a flight. They're going to book them a flight, and now they could fly together as a family and get on the plane and know what they're doing. Shifting the culture. So, and even just like when you go to traveling, you just start to see different things. Like you'll see somebody who never been nowhere, like kids who never been nowhere. You'll see that they ain't never been nowhere. So you'll see that they had their headphones on, and the headphones be loud, and everybody could hear their music, and it's because they ain't never been nowhere, and they addicted to their phone because they got a new phone, never been nowhere. And you see this little kid out here, he walking his dog, no phone in his hand, no headphones. He won with the task at hand. He's been taught mindfulness. He's not escaping and running away from his thoughts. He thinking about whatever his mind want to think about. And that's how he living. And that's what you have to realize. It's all about what you're being taught. You see this family right there. Dad with the daughter riding the bike. They out riding the bike. No phone in her hand. No music playing. Just taking it all in. On a Sunday afternoon, getting a ride, experiencing nature, exercise, and all of the lights. And those look like mom right there behind them. And just out on a Sunday, as a family, doing something that just hits pause. It hits pause on the day. Nah, that was a little white boy walking his dog. That was a little white family. And then as you'll see right there, little Indian kid. That's an Indian. Just riding by himself. No music playing, no phone, no headphones. Just on a Sunday bike ride. Just pausing the day. So see, I'm with these boys who are all black boys, and they walk around all day with headphones on, listening to toxic music, deafening their ears. They listening to rap music with a bunch of cussing, with a bunch of foolishness, and it's training their brain. It's beating up their brain. It's creating brain patterns, brain waves of just music. And they don't know how to be with their thoughts. And as soon as they start to talk to somebody, they slow to speak. And they don't speak up. It's hard to articulate themselves because they spend all day just getting their ears beat up with rap music, with mumble rappers. Not even like conscious rappers that's really saying something. It's just music. So then when they take off them headphones and they get into the real world, they almost sound delayed. They almost sound slow when I'm around, young black men. And it's like these gadgets. And the phone represents success. The Beats headphones, Beats, send me a check. I bought one of the boys a pair of Beats yesterday, $200. The thing cost $200. It represents success. And that's because his was old and starting to tear up, and they bleeding through. You could hear all the music all around them. And I'm like, bro, come on now. Like, I don't want to be sitting on the plane in the row behind you and could hear your music. I shouldn't be able to hear your music like your music is in my ear. So I'm just teaching them little things like, listen, you on the plane, you around people. If you want to listen to music, put your ear into the headphone. If it's too loud for you, with your ear in the headphone, turn the headphones down. to where only your ear could hear it. Don't take the headphone and put it behind your ear and then crank it up loud enough for you to hear it. Because now everybody else around you can hear it. And guess what? These are life lessons of just getting out the house. Like, hey, if you're in a hotel, if you want to laugh and talk and have you some fun, you got to realize it's somebody else beside you in the room next to you, hello, that they are paying to stay at the hotel too. So there was a group of girls in the room next to me, music blasting till like midnight, laughing, talking, on their phone, music loud, dancing, TikTok. I'm trying to go to sleep, but they ain't never really been too many places. Super excited. So in shifting the culture, we got to start getting our young people out the house. That's what I'm trying to get these young people out the house. I'm trying to show them some things. Let them see some things. And let them experience some things. I'm gonna partner with some powerful women eventually and do a girls group and raise the funds and have some powerful women mentors taking the young ladies to places, teaching them etiquette, how to dress, how to speak, how to walk, how to talk, how to carry yourself so that you can be respected, how to work a room. And so I tell my guys, man, listen, I'm an introvert. I'm extremely shy. But just pay attention to what I do. Pay attention to how I talk to people. Pay attention to how I make them smile. Pay attention to how I make them laugh, make them feel. Pay attention to the handshake, looking in the eyes, talking to them, conversating. So I tell them, pay attention and see how I'm doing that. And then you learn from that. And you see, okay, that's how he doing. Let me speak up. Let me lift my head up. Let me look this man in his eyes, this woman in her eyes. Let me give a firm handshake. And so I'm taking these boys, and you know, a lot of times they don't know how to answer a question. Like, you know, they get asked the question, what are your goals? And you got to realize you will lose a scholarship if a coach asks you what are your goals and you can't answer that question. And another player comes in and he's just as good as you, and the coach says, what are your goals? And he says, well, my goal is to be good enough to get a full scholarship to pay for college so I don't have to go into debt. And then after that, I would like to play in the NBA. And I want to give my all to be an NBA draft pick. It don't matter how crazy, how ridiculous, or anything about that goal. The coach gonna respect that because he was able to articulate what his goals was. You know, I don't work with young men where a coach could ask them, what's your goals? And they just shrug their shoulders. I don't really know yet. I just like playing. Scholarship gone. Scholarship gone. Canceled. So I want you to realize and understand, like, we gotta shift the culture. We're gonna have to do things differently. Like, don't just live and die. Don't just live and die. Take you some money, get your kids, and take your kids somewhere. Take your kids take them to a state park. Let them get the little book at the state park. And every state park, within 10 hours of driving, once a month, fill up the tank of gas and drive to that state park. Introduce them to old school R&B. Introduce them to blues. Introduce them to old school gospel. Play games on the road. What would you rather? Turn the music down. Put y'all phones down. Let them get mad. They're gonna get mad. My son got mad at me the other day. But he going through a lot of emotions. Getting ready to leave home. He's scared. So me pushing him hard is frustrating him, making him mad. But guess what? I don't care, because I know one day he gonna realize. One day he gonna be a man, and he gonna realize, and he gonna say, man, you know what? I needed that. What my daddy was trying to do. I needed that. See, that man swing, I just saw swing that golf club. That gave me confidence. I could swing better than that. And he out here on Sunday with a group of men. And can't swing the golf club that good. Don't even barely know what he doing. I'm scared to go out there because I can't swing like Tiger Woods. I need to get on out there. I know I can swing better than that now. And so, shift the culture. Do the things that scare you. Now, I'm not saying going to that janky, raggedy, carnival yard with them rides that are not up to date and haven't been serviced in ages, and you get on a high roller coaster and be done fell off. I ain't saying that. But what I am saying is, go to Six Flags. Get on that roller coaster. Scream. Yell. Throw up. Break past your barrier. Get past that fear. Break past that point. Look at these kids. Sunday. Out here on their little artificial dirt bikes. Little bicycles that go a little faster. Got their dirt bike helmets on. Ain't even no real dirt bike. But out here, no cell phone. No music, just living, enjoying life. So guess what? Those same kids grow up to be Fortune 500 CEOs because they're not becoming brain dead. They're not becoming numb to the world. You know, I be around young men that come from what I come from, and they just listening to music all day long, running from their thoughts, running from their feelings, running from their trauma. And that's what my foundation, the boys program, exists, to try to get them out of the house. And I'm gonna have trips to where, and I'm gonna tell the parents, we wanna do a no headphone trip. We want them to talk. You know, we want them to, in the Sprinter van, we want them to watch a movie. We're gonna watch a good movie that's entertaining, fun, but we want them to expand their attention span. Sit down, watch a 2-hour movie. Could get a little break, 15 minutes, text family back, text friends back, then put your phone down. And just do a mental exercise of breaking free. Are you addicted? Can you lock in? Are you rested enough? Are you sleeping enough to where when you put your phone down and you're not getting that constant blue light stimulation, can you watch a 2-hour movie without falling asleep? Or you so tired that when you made to be still, your body don't want to do nothing but sleep. And outside of that, you on your phone. And this is the thing, we can't expect our kids to be able to function. You can't expect yourself to be able to function if you can't go some period of time without music. So like, I work out without music. Sometimes I film, most of the time I don't. That's why you don't see me on here on a bunch of workout videos, but I'm gonna do more. But like right now, you know, sometimes I'll be walking and I'll just be thinking about my dreams, my plan. When I get home, I'm about to go in here, get on the bench press, see how my chest and shoulders feeling from yesterday. Probably do 3 sets of 5, something like that. Then I'm gonna take and get in the sauna, 10, 20 minutes. Get that sauna life in me. Going through that right there. See what that feel like. And how that, I'm on my street now, so probably 15, 20 minutes to get back. Try to keep my form, try to keep my posture right, keep my back straight. All of that right there. So listen, look at things that you've never done. And this is what people don't understand. I try to give you secrets, because this year we're in a recession. I don't know if I'll earn $1 million this year. I'm I'm gonna show work towards it. I'm gonna show try to use my gifts and do my consulting and sell my products and all of that. I'm gonna try to get there. But I know I'm already 6 figures. So even 6 figures is a lot. You know, even across a few $100,000 is a lot as an entrepreneur. So I'm already proud of myself. But I'm gonna keep pushing. August, September, October, November, December, 5 months. I'm gonna keep pushing hard as I can. And I'm gonna pick it up. Now you're gonna get an email from me. If you're in the academy, you're gonna get an email from me every day. Every day you get an email. Monday through Friday, you get an email from me. And I'm moving. Because everybody don't see every email. And everything ain't for everybody. And I wanna be knocking on somebody's door when they ready to invest in themselves and build and grow with me. If I'm out of sight, out of mind, and somebody else in their email, then they're gonna go work with them. I want them to work with me because I know where I'm trying to get them to. So as it's blessing them, it's blessing me. You know, one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. And so what you got to realize and understand is that's what we working on. That's what we trying to get to. So I want you to start to shift the culture and do things that scare you. Like we went to a restaurant, and I was with non-millionaires, and I said, hey, it's something I did as a millionaire that helped me become a millionaire. Stretching my mind is something I did. I said I did a thing that scared me. I ate a medium rare steak. Now, you know, black folks, we got to eat well done butterfly. Well done butterfly. I ate that medium rare, did not die. Because I'm looking at because what I'm noticing, I'm like, why is all these rich people eating their steak? And then, so what is called myoglobin, we call it blood. It's not even blood. We think the red stuff is blood. Google, after this right here, after this video, Google, what is the red stuff coming out of the steak? It's called like myoglobin or something like that. It's not blood. All the blood is drained from the animal when it's killed. So we saying, oh, I don't want blood in it. I don't want blood in it. It's red muscle. The muscle tissues is red. And then we cook it to be brown. And then the myoglobin is coming through there. And so we call that blood. And I'm going out to eat with white people. And I created this slogan. The white guys, they laugh at me. I say, the more money you make, the less you cook your food. And I started to realize that. And I did that myself. Like when I was making under 6 figures, I ate well done steak. And see, some of y'all, you'll hear me and you'll say, Tony, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna keep eating well done. If that means I gotta stay broke all my life, I'm gonna stay broke all my life. It's not about, let me help you understand something. Stop arguing and start listening. It's not about you eating a medium steak. It's about breaking past fear of the unknown, breaking past fear of uncertainty. So what I did, I'm giving you secrets that made me a millionaire now. What I did is I jumped out of a plane with my wife. My wife makes no money because she don't do a job. You know, she got her sock company. Find the link for that, grab some of them socks. But she don't want to be an entrepreneur yet. So what I did is that was my wife just passed me. I jumped out of a plane with my wife. 14,000 feet. Jumped out that plane. The man jump out with you. They tell you how to land. You coming down 14,000 feet out the air. I'm a black man. I would never do it again. There's no need to. The Lord let me live that time. I'm not finna test my luck. Test my blessings. Test His grace and mercy. So I jumped out that plane. And it hurt my knees a little bit. I felt it when I hit that ground. So they tell you to bend your knees as you come flying in. Bend your knees and slide on your knees. Whew, I felt it a little bit now. It didn't bother me. I ain't break nothing. I ain't sprain nothing. I ain't tear nothing. My wife, auntie, jumped out the plane with us. She probably was in her 50s at the time or something like that, or late 40s. She jumped out the plane with us. So, and my wife did it too. So, I don't know if my wife was trying to kill me for life insurance, but I sure did it. That helped me. I then went from well done state to medium well. Well, I was at medium well for a while. When I went to medium state, my income went up. I broke another barrier in my brain. Broke past that barrier in my brain. When I went to South Africa, I tried tripe. That's cow intestines. It tasted like manure. Disgusting. I would never try it again, but I tried it. When I went to the thing, they had escargot. I'm like, what the world is escargot? It's snail. I had my player, one of my boys in the program, had him try it. I said, try it, man. You eat oysters? Try it. He tried it. He loved it. He ate 2, 3, 4 of them. He didn't know what he was eating. When he was done, we were like, that was snail. What? Ugh, that was snail. Ugh. He wanted to spit into the napkin. He had already swallowed it. I'll never eat that again. No, snail. See, it's all in the mind. His mama tried it. She liked it. My homeboy, he tried it. He liked it. Everybody tried it and liked it. Like the cartoon. You try it, you like it. Try it, you like it. They tried it and they liked it. And so this is what I mean by shifting the culture. When they say when in Rome, do what Rome do. Don't go in Rome and get a well-done pizza if everybody getting it light. Don't go in Rome and do all this, do all that if everybody doing like this right here. Because you showing them that I'm willing to immerse myself in your culture. I had a homeboy. We were eating sushi. Went to eat some sushi. He had never ate sushi. Man, in his 30s. I said, bro, if you don't try this sushi, I'm not taking you nowhere else. Because if you see me trying it, you see me eating it, and ain't nothing happening to me. You see ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. This was a mind stretch for me. This would help me make more money. Stretching my mind. Getting out of my box. Getting out of that trap that we be trapped in coming up, growing. He tried that sushi, loved it. Now, him and his wife and his kids ordering sushi every week. And it ain't like they're all super raw stuff. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even eating like sashimi and all of that. Like, it's literally got the rice. It might be shrimp tempura with the avocado, with the cream cheese. Don't even be nothing crazy. Sometimes you might do tuna. Then I went to the tuna bowl. They got the tuna bowl, the poke bowl with the tuna. It's not cooked. The salmon is not cooked. With the rice, with the scallions, with all that. I ate that. Man, it was hard. I almost threw up because it was in my mind. But then I kept on eating it. And I'm like, man, it's good. Man, it right here good. It stretched my mind. Now, I can't eat it every day all the time. It stretched my mind, but then guess what? I took and had one of my guys who, he's in his mid-50s, 55, and he done been around a lot of white people. He worked in the NBA for 13, 14 years. I ordered him one of them bowls. Man, he tore that bowl up. He tore that bowl out of the frame because he hadn't traveled. He hadn't been around different cultures, different people. He hadn't stretched his mind. And although he don't earn what I earn, he showed me that he wasn't afraid, to try and to get out of his comfort zone. Like, his wife is like raw vegan. So he eat a bunch of salad, a bunch of stuff with no meat in it. And they just season it up and they tear it up. That's a mind stretch because your comfortability wants you to have your fried nuggets, wants you to have your fried chicken, your fried fish, your red velvet cake, whatever it is, whatever to make you comfortable. But see, what's going to take you to the next level is when you can shift your mind. You can break past those barriers. And that's what I call shifting the culture. So if you notice, in certain cultures, everybody dress alike. You should have sections in your closet. One section look like the gender, your same gender of this culture. One section look like this culture. One section look like this culture. Like you should have, like I got some pants that's Issey Miyake. Man, I'm wearing my Issey Miyake. The pleated is like blousey. It's like big, wide leg, silk. It's wide leg silk pants with pleats in it. People coming up to me, is that Issey Miyake? Is that Issey Miyake? I'm like, yeah, it's Issey Miyake. Like, yeah, they're like, man, I love Issey Miyake. It's white people coming up to me. I posted it in my story one time. A celebrity artist. She DM me. She said them pants fire. I'm like, that when I got them pants, it was weird for me. It was different. I bought some pants, big wide leg parachute looking pants. Man, them pants cost $2,200. They're a myriad. But guess what? It's one of them things, if you know, you know. So when I wear those pants, the NBA players, the NFL players that I'm trying to reach, they respect me more because they say, oh, he got money. He done made it. He ain't got on Wranglers. He ain't got on Levi's. He ain't got on Robin jeans. He not trapped into this, like, just black culture. Like, he got on high fashion. Like, he got on, so, oh, okay, I could listen to him. He done made something of himself. He done did something. So when you take and you get out of wearing that polyester, tie-dye, skin-tight, bodycon dress, and you get you some Joe's jeans, some Page jeans, some Frame jeans, some Hudson jeans. You go to Neiman Marcus and get some jeans. Jeans cost $250. But guess what? They're gonna last you forever. They're gonna last you forever. You put your nice clothes into the dry cleaner instead of in your washing machine, unless you know what you're doing. And so now you put those jeans on, you go to work on Jean Friday, your boss wear those jeans. So now she looking at you like, what's going on now? Okay, you done elevated, like she must have touched some money somewhere. Well, I need to consider her for this promotion because she's stretching her mind. She next level. You got on Joe's jeans? Oh, you got on this right here. So when you show that you could put it on and you got different styles to where, and it ain't got to cost that much. And see, the people who say, Tony, it ain't got the cost, it's a different quality. It's a different quality, and it ain't about the cost. It's about the access. People treat you different. You got to understand, we live in this world. People treat you different. They see you different. They open different doors for you. They give you different seats at the table. It's what it is. So it's like you could stay stuck in your ways and say, no, I ain't doing that. No, I ain't doing that. And guess what? You're going to keep getting what you always been getting. You're going to keep getting what you always been getting. Overlooked, mistreated, looked down on, left outside the room, left off the table, no promotion, no respect, until you shift the culture, until you show that you can stretch, until you show you can stop looking like what you've been through, looking like just what you come from. Like, yeah, you got that in your bag too. Yeah, you could put on that old Southern brown silk outfit, but you also can put on that tweed blazer with them form-fitting jeans, but that got a little give in them, with some nice heels. Like, invest in you a pair of nice heels that you could walk for hours and your feet not be hurting. My wife got some of those Valentino, $800, but feet never hurt. Walk in them, the science behind them, how they done did it, feet never be hurting. So guess what? Now your cost per wear is way better. Whereas you could go and spend $50 on a pair of cheap heels. You wear it out to the concert, wear it out somewhere. First time, heels done broke. Now your heel done broke. You like, what the world? What's wrong with this raggedy heel? Heel done broke? My goodness, what's going on? That's your investment. So now you done had to spend, you done had to buy 20 different pair of $50 heels. Same kind, same color. They keep breaking. When you could have spent that money on one real nice pair. But it requires that you shift your mindset, that you shift the culture, that you go to that next level. I just hit 5 miles. 5 miles is 10,000 steps. God bless you. I feel it in my left hamstring. Back just not starting to tighten up a little bit, but I'll be all right. Got the yard man coming today to get this stuff out of here. But hey, God bless you. Keep your head up. Went over 30 minutes on this video. We'll talk soon.